Hey, I just wanted to do a video on my 2003 Jazee Country Clipper. I just wanted to kind of get some information out there about how good these mowers are. Man, I place out in the country that's, roots sticking out of the ground, rocks sticking out of the ground. It's on hill gravel and pick up rocks and stuff. And man, this is a tough mower. I've had it since, I think, '04. It's pushing 600 hours on it right now. And you can see some of the damage I've done. Had to bolt together some of the shields and stuff on it. But man, I tell you what, this has been a tough mower. I just wanted to get this. I don't work for Jazee. I'm not a salesman or nothing. I'm not getting any money for this. What I was running into out there was I was buying, Murray's and buying Craftsman, and I was just going through mowers, about every year. The decks would go bad, still have a good motor, but no deck. And so I was at an auction, I think in '04, '05, I can't remember exactly, and this mower was there, and so I bought it at an auction, probably the best buy I've ever made. Like I said, 17 years, this thing has been tough. I've hit all kinds of stuff with it. I've always kept the motor, kept the oil change and stuff, and so motor's always been good. It's got a Command 17 on it, probably one of the best Kohlers that they ever made. The new ones I'm not real impressed with, but the old Commands were pretty good motors. Like I said, it's got about 600 on it, 600 hours. Really hasn't given me much trouble at all for what I've done with it. Like I said, man, my yard's terrible. Try to keep up. It's basically a pasture. We put a house out there, and it's right on a hill that's got hill gravel. And so, gravel gets pulled up out of the ground and stuff. And so, but this has been one heck of a mower. And like I said, I'm not trying to, don't work for them and not get anything out of this. I think there's a lot of people out there that have rough yards and stuff, and they're trying to find something that'll work. And just want you to know, this has worked for me. It's been amazing. Now, if you got, a yard like they show on TV, with nice fescue and everybody running around barefooted and stuff, you probably don't need one of these. But that's not my yard out there. And so I'm just a regular man with a rough place to try to keep down. And this thing has worked for me. I like the joystick. It works like a swather, just one hand. And once you get used to them, man, it's good to have one hand free. And so, if limbs get in your way or something. And so I always like that. I like the deck that you can pull up. It's not that hard. I'm getting up in the years, and it's not that hard to lift up to get, to sharpen blades and clean out from underneath it and stuff. And so I've always liked that on them too. And like I said, if you got a yard in town, you might not need something like this. But I think if you're like me, I was searching for something and thinking just those regular mowers like you get at the big box stores would probably work, and they did not work for me at all. Decks just couldn't take it. They couldn't take that. So this has been a really good mower, and just wanted to share that with some of you that's maybe out there buying mowers every couple of years, trying to, you look at these and they used to say, well, man, them are kind of expensive, but you start adding up. I got 3 or 4 mowers sitting out in a junk pile that, mowers were still, they're good, but the decks were just shot completely. And so anyway, just wanted to do this video and let people know that, man, if you got a bad yard, these Jazees are the one I got anyway. It was tough, and it's worked out great. So anyway, just hope you enjoyed this.